get a pen and a paper so you can jot things down. This is a very serious discussion. I'll wait for you. Get a pen and a paper. Okay, you've gotten a pen and you've gotten a paper, and you're sure you're comfortably seated. All right, that's fine. Let's get started. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This video has been highly requested by a lot of people. This video is divided into 4 parts. The first part, I'll be talking about visa interview questions, the credibility interview questions. The second part, I'll talk about how to prepare for the interview questions. The third part, I'll talk about reasons why your visa may get rejected or gets rejected. And then the fourth part, I'll do a simulation of a visa credibility interview. So basically, I'll give some sample answers to possible questions that might come up. These videos will be dropping one after the other. So the first video drops today, tomorrow the second, next tomorrow the third, and the next day the fourth. So if you've not turned on post notifications, if you've never ever turned on post notifications on my video, do that now. Turn that bell, ring the bell, so that when I post the video, you're alerted and you can come watch it immediately. Going talking about the visa credibility interview. So basically, this interview I'm talking about is regarding the tier 4 student visa to come to the UK. So the visa for international students. What they want to know with this credibility interview is, first off, if you're a genuine student, they want to know how genuine you are. The second, they want to know your intentions for coming to the UK and after the UK, like your intentions in general. And the third, they want to know if you can speak and understand English properly, because this is very important. So here's the format of the credibility interview. Generally, it is like a video conference where you would enter a room and then you'll be given headsets and connected to a computer. Then someone will talk to you via a video call. Okay, it's just like your regular Skype or your Zoom call, so it's nothing to fret about. The duration of this interview is usually between 15 to 20 minutes. It could be less than that sometimes, but generally this is the duration. Also, a lot of people often ask me, oh Chidera, what do I wear? First off, I wouldn't say you should wear a suit and a tie, but if that's what you want to wear, fine. Like, my point is, you don't have to dress so corporate and so serious. Whatever you wear, what you should ensure is just ensure it is comfortable, ensure you're comfortable in it, ensure you look presentable. I think the best advice I can give you is dress the way you want to be addressed. That settles that. Before I move into the questions, here are some simple tips for your visa interview. Be honest, be truthful. The immigrations officer, the people on the other side of the interview, they see lots and lots of students on a yearly basis trying to get into the UK. So you can be sure that you're able to, decipher or discern between lies and truth to an extent. Just be calm, relax, take a deep breath. It's not rocket science. Like, you're just talking to somebody on the other side of the camera. Also, try as much as possible to maintain eye contact when you're answering your questions. I'm not saying you should make it creepy and then come this close or come this close to the camera. I'm just saying try to maintain eye contact as much as possible, as this makes you very assertive. Another thing I want to emphasize is, when you don't understand the question, please endeavor to ask them to repeat the question. Because if you don't understand the question, then you can't obviously give appropriate answers. And yes, we Nigerians, we have a tendency to say sorry or excuse me when we don't get something. But generally, I'll just advise, when you don't get the question or when the question is not clear, you could just say something like, pardon me, please could you repeat the question? Or please could you repeat the question? Or I did not get the question, please could you repeat it? Something like that, instead of saying sorry or excuse me. I hope this helps. All right, so moving straight along into the questions. Basically, this video is going to cover possible questions that you might be asked at the interview. The part 2 to this video is going to talk about how to answer these questions. So make sure you look out for that video. It should drop tomorrow, and then by then the link will be up here. You could also click it when it's out. All right, very first question you'll be asked. It's your biodata. They would ask you, what is your name, your age, and place of birth? That's a question you'll get asked. They just want to know about you, and just ensure that what you say is accurate with what they have, and just to be sure they're talking to the right person. So the second possible question is from your previous academic history. So they want to know what your background is. What qualifications do you have? What did you study in your undergrad? Are there any gaps in your university? Like, did you have to drop out of university and then come back? So were there any gaps? You would have to explain that. The next thing they would like to know is your knowledge of your proposed course of study. So why did you pick to study this course? How did you get to know about the course? What are the course start and end dates? So they want to know what's the duration of the course, when does the course start and when does the course end? What is the course module? So they want to know what individual courses that will be taught under this course. They want to know that you know that. Also, another thing to take note is, if the course you're applying for example, if it's a master's course and it's different from the course you did in your bachelor's, they would ask you, why are you switching from this to this? So for example, if you studied biology in your undergrad and now you're applying for an MBA, they would ask you, okay, why did you do an undergrad in biology and then now you want to do an MBA? So you would need to explain that career or course switch. You get me? The thing they would want to know about is your university, your knowledge of the university. So they'll ask you, why did you choose that university? How did you also get to know about the university? And at the same time, in relation to the university, they can ask you, what do you know about that particular city? Like, what do you know about the city where that university is located? At the same time, they would also ask you about your accommodation. So what are your accommodation plans? Who would you stay with? Where would you stay when you arrive in the UK? What plans do you have for that? Another thing they would want to know is your reasons for coming to the UK. So possible questions to expect is, why did you choose to study in the UK and not in your hometown? What attracted you to the UK? They can also ask if you have friends or family in the UK. So do you have friends or family, relatives in the UK? The next thing they would want to know about is funding. How are you going to maintain yourself in the UK? Who is responsible for your funding? How are you funding yourself? Who is sponsoring your studies in the UK? The next thing is they would want to know your immigration history. So have you ever been to the UK before? If yes, what was the reason? If you studied in the UK previously, okay, they could ask, why did you have to leave, or why are you coming back to the UK? They could also ask if you've ever had a breach of your visa. So did you leave before your visa expired, or have you ever been in any issues regarding your visa? Next thing is your future plans. So what are your intentions after completing this course in the UK? They would also want to know, how does your proposed course of study fit into your career plans? These are questions you should be anticipating. Another thing they want to know about is your home ties. So basically, a question could be, what were you doing or what have you been doing before you considered or before you decided to come study in the UK? So basically, you could talk about a job that you had, or were you volunteering, or were you doing the mandatory NYSC, or were you a student, or were you unemployed, were you learning a skill? Like, they just want to know how tied you are to your hometown. Like, it's me and hometown, country. If you have ties to your country, that might prompt you coming back home. Did you get it? This last question I want to talk about is just based on what has been happening in the world so far. It's not like anybody has told me they were asked this question. I just feel it's a question that might come up, so you should just anticipate it in case it does. So a question could be, with the whole pandemic that's going on in the world right now, why are you still deciding to come to the UK? Especially with the fact that, okay, UK has a high number of confirmed cases of COVID-19. Why do you think this is a good time to still study in the UK? So this is a possible question that you might want to just have an answer for, just in case it comes up. And please, if you go for your visa interview and this was really helpful, let me know. Like, after your visa interview, please drop a comment and let me know if I was able to cover, like, to an extent, like give you an idea of what to expect in the visa interview. And of course, I wish you success, and I'm looking forward to you coming to the UK, eating fish and chips and sharing all your stories with me and your experience. I can't wait. So don't forget, please give this video a thumbs up. We've come to the end of this video. Make sure you look out for part 2, which drops tomorrow. And don't forget to turn on post notifications, ring the bell, touch that bell, so that you will know when I post it and you can watch it. And of course, if there's anything you want me to talk about, make sure you drop a comment, because trust me, I read them. And the truth is, I am here to make videos for you. I don't make videos for myself. So I might just make the video that you want. So drop the comment down and let me know. Till next time, guys. Thank you for watching. Peace out.